And now, of course, the biggest story of the day, where India gets a new parliament as Prime Minister Modi inaugurates the new parliament building in the presence of her VIPs and union ministers. Prime Minister Modi also installed the Sengaol scepter inside Lok Sabha, which the BJP claims is the symbol of transfer of power from the Britishers back in 1947. This as the 22 opposition parties skipped the mega day-long event, citing insult to the president, since she has not been invited for the inauguration ceremony. But the attacks from the opposition do not seem to end. The Congress party alleges an insult to the tribal president with no invitation extended to her. The JDU calls it a dark day in Indian history, while the Aam Aadmi Party calls it a cremation of the constitution. Meanwhile, the RJD's latest dramatic tweet has sparked a fresh row, where the party has equated the new parliament building to a coffin. The BJP has hit back at the tweet, calling it disgusting.
राष्ट्रीय जनता दल के द्वारा जो ये ट्वीट कर फोटो दिखाया गया है और पूछा गया है ये क्या है, इसका मतलब है कि जिस तरह से केंद्र में आदरणीय मोदी जी की सरकार इतिहास को दफन करने में लगी हुई है, इतिहास को बदलने का काम हो रहा है, इतिहास मिटाने का प्रयास किया जा रहा है, इसी को लेकर के इस तरह की तस्वीरें सांकेतिक रूप से दिखाई गई है और पूछा गया है क्या लोकतंत्र के मंदिर में सिर्फ भाजपाइयों का अधिकार है, लोकतंत्र के मंदिर का भगवाकरण होगा, लोकतंत्र के मंदिर में विपक्ष की कोई अहमियत नहीं होगी। आज महामहिम राष्ट्रपति महोदया का अपमान हुआ है, तो देश में अगर कोई संविधान को रौंदेगा, लोकतंत्र आज रो रहा होगा।
अरे ये नया संसद भवन जो बना है, ये जनता के पैसे से बना है और इसमें सभी दलों के लोग, भले आज उन्होंने बहिष्कार किया हो, लेकिन कल सदन की कार्रवाई तो वहीं चलने वाली है। क्या राष्ट्रीय जनता दल ने तय कर लिया है कि उनके सदस्य परमानेंट बहिष्कार करेंगे? क्या वो लोकसभा की सदस्यता से इस्तीफा देंगे, राज्यसभा की सदस्यता से इस्तीफा देंगे? और फिर कॉफिन का चित्र दिखाना, इससे ज़्यादा अपमान लोकतंत्र का क्या हो सकता है कि राजनीतिक दल इतनी घटिया मानसिकता पर उतर आए कि एक शुभ दिन, जो देश के गौरव का दिन है, एक नया संसद भवन पूरे देश को समर्पित किया जा रहा है और उसकी तुलना एक मृत व्यक्ति को जिस बक्से में रखा जाता है, जो कॉफिन जिसको कहा जाता है, उसका चित्र उन्होंने आज ट्वीट किया है। ऐसे लोगों पर तो देशद्रोह का मुकदमा दर्ज किया जाना चाहिए।
It's very hard to tell, but it's very painful for me, for somebody who is so proud of our Indian Parliament and our democracy. And democracy is called a democracy when there is an opposition. So to have such a large event and open a new parliament building without an opposition, it does not mean there is a democracy in this country. It's an incomplete event.
New Parliament building has finally been inaugurated, and we have seen how the Prime Minister has made the first statement from the new Parliament, saying that this will only strengthen the democracy, and also, it shows the aspirations of the rising India. Now remember, the opposition had already been attacking the Prime Minister over this inauguration. The opposition had been saying that this inauguration should be rightly done by the President. But now also we are seeing, and as you rightly mentioned, Rahul Gandhi, the Congress leader, had in fact said, that the Prime Minister had made this very ceremony his own coronation event. And not just that, we have seen since morning, Samya, that the opposition parties have been attacking the government over this. The 21 opposition parties have already boycotted. The RJD, if we talk about, they had in fact compared the new Parliament building to a coffin as well. So we have seen that since morning, the opposition party had only been attacking the government over this, while the government has hit back at the opposition party, saying that something is being celebrated, then there should be no opposition to it. The opposition need to understand that this is the new parliament for the Indians, for the independence of India, and they should also be joining this. So definitely the back and forth over this new parliament building continues.